In today's episode of All Sports Africa, we are reviewing the coaches in the CAF Champions League. This article focuses on the 10 most successful coaches ever in the competition. As the premier club competition on the continent, the African Champions League can boast of some of the potent tacticians when it comes to coaching. To satisfy your curiosity, we bring you the 10 most successful coaches in the African Champions League by focusing on their dominance and achievements in the competition. 10. Sir Cecil Jones Adekweifio won Champions League title, won Super Cup. Born on December 18, 1944, he was a Ghanaian player and coach who managed some elite clubs on the continent, as well as excelling as national teams coach of both the Black Stars of Ghana and the Squirrels of Benin. Adekweifio mastered the art of winning with style, verve, and fervour with his Hearts of Oak side. The cheeky ease with which they dismantled opponents made them even more endearing. For the average football fan, this Hearts team represented in totality what football should be about and how it should be played. In a flawless season that is unlikely to be repeated for many decades, Adekweifio's Hearts of Oak went unbeaten in the 2000-2001 African Champions League from the group stage to the final, destroying some formidable sides like Al and Esperance de Tunis in the process. Cecil Jones Adekweifio's class of 2000 was on a totally different level, for they remain the greatest of all. 9. Patrice Carteron won Champions League 2 Super Cup titles. Born on July 30, 1970, he's a well-travelled coach managing some of the top clubs on the continent. He's been in charge of clubs like Raja Casablanca, Wadi Degla, AI Nas, AI Torwown, AI Etafak, Phoenix Rising, 2 stints with Zamalek and their Cairo rivals AI Ali, as well as TP Mazembe. His biggest achievement in club football till date, aside beating Esperance de Tunis twice in the Super Cup with different teams Raja Casablanca and Zamalek, is winning the ultimate African Champions League with TP Mazembe. 8. Stefan Zawotko 2 Champions League titles. Born on January 9, 1920 in Warsaw, was a Polish football coach. He spent his entire coaching career in Poland and Algeria. His 14-year tenure as manager of JS Kabylie led to 7 Algerian league titles, 2 African Champions League titles in 1980 and 1991. He earned the reputation as one of the greatest Polish or Algerian football managers. 7. Boubacar Fofana 2 Champions League titles. This legendary coach won 2 of Hafia's 3 Champions League trophies in 1975 and 1977, making Hafia one of the giants in continental club football. 6. Mamadi El Ghaheri 2 Champions League titles, 1 Super Cup. Born February 1938, was an Egyptian player and coach. The legendary coach led AI Ali to their first continental trophy in 1982, beating fiercest rivals Asante Kotoko in the final. Over a decade later, he achieved another feat as he led AI Ali's city rivals Zamalek to another continental success at the expense of Asante Kotoko in 1993. He subsequently won the Super Cup with his Zamalek side in 1994. 5. Oscar Forlán 2 Champions League titles. Born on April 4, 1939 in La Plata, Argentina, he was a former player and coach. Oscar Forlán spent most of his career managing African teams, winning league titles in Ivory Coast, Libya, Morocco and Tunisia. He won the African Champions League twice in consecutive years with different clubs in ASEC and Raja Casablanca. 4. Celestin Tamwe Leya 2 Champions League titles. Celestin Tamwe Leya is largely considered as the father of coaching in Congo. Celestin Tamwe Leya was the first coach in the history of the African Champions League to win back-to-back trophies, guiding TP Engelbert, now TP Mazembe, from Zaire, now the Democratic Republic of Congo, to glory in 1967 and repeating the feat the following season. 3. Moan Shabani 2 Champions League titles. Born June 18, 1981, Tunisia, he is a Tunisian professional football manager and former player who is the manager of Esperance de Tunis, one of the top teams in Tunisia. Shabani led Esperance de Tunis to 2 African Champions League titles in 2018 and 2019, becoming the 4th coach to have achieved that back-to-back feat after Celestin Tamwe Leya, Oscar Forlán, Manuel Jose and Pitso Mozamane. 2. Pitso, John Hamilton, Mozamane 3 Champions League titles, 3 Super Cups. Born July 26, 1964, he is a South African former professional football player and current coach who most recently coached Saudi professional league side El Ahly Saudi FC. He is the former coach of SuperSports United, Mamelodi Sundowns, and El Ali. Mosemain is one of the longest-serving and most decorated coaches in all of South African football, having won multiple major trophies with SuperSport United between 2001 and 2007, Mamelodi Sundowns between 2012 and 2020, and El Ali between 2020 and 2022. In 2023, Mosemain launched his football development program, Pitso Mosemain Soccer Schools. 1. Manuel Jos de Jesus Silva 4 Champions League titles and 4 Super Cups. Born 9 April 1946, he's simply known as Manuel Jos, is a Portuguese football manager. He is regarded as one of the most successful club coaches in CAF competitions, having won the main African club tournament, the CAF Champions League, a record of 4 times, and guiding his team to 4 consecutive CAF Champions League finals between 2005 and 2008, winning 3 of those finals. He has also won the CAF Super Cup in 2002, 2006, 2007 and 2009, and was the first manager to take an African team to the medal positions in the FIFA Club World Cup in 2006. If you enjoyed this video, kindly like, share and follow us on all our social media handles, All Sports Africa on Facebook, YouTube and Twitter.